Hello, welcome to NOLA Stamping. I'm Barb Baldwin, and today we're going to be making a fun, wonky gatefold card. And we're going to be using the fruit salad paper. This is free from Stampin' Up! With like certain purchase requirements. But the paper is like a 6x6 paper, and it's really bright and cheerful, so it's kind of a fun one to play around with. The fruit is kind of a fun little thing, so I really hope that the paper sticks around for a while because it's a good one. So for the card base, we're going to take a piece of 8.5 by 11 and just cut it in half so that we have a 5.5 by 8.5 card base. And then we're going to score it at 1 1/4 and 5.5. So that's just going to make it a gatefold card, which just means that the two flaps fold in and meet in the middle. And it's off center because this is kind of a fun and wonky way to do it for the gatefold. So it's not, they won't meet exactly in the middle. It'll be off to the side a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take that fruit salad paper, and first we're going to trim it at 5 1/4 inches. So we'll have a little piece off to use. And then we're going to cut a piece that's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to take that piece that we trimmed off, and we're going to cut it at 4 inches, just to create a little border for the inside of the card. And then I'm going to grab a piece of white for the inside of the card that's 4 inches by 5 1/4 inch. And then I've got a long piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to need a piece that's about 3 inches by 5.5 inches. And then I need to die cut a white circle and a red circle. So I use the Stylish Shapes die cuts, but really you just need 2 circles that fit inside of each other for that fun little look. Okay, so time for stamping. So we're going to use Coastal Cabana. It's a nice aqua kind of bright turquoise blue, and that's going to look great with the red and the white of the card. And I used an old alphabet stamp set that I have to just do a bunch. And that's going to go on the interior sentiment panel. So then you can sign and then like write a little note on the inside. And then I'm using the Sane Hay stamp set with the thanks for the outside of the card. And so then it'll just say thanks a bunch, which is perfect for fruit. So let's go ahead and start putting the card together. So for that interior panel, since we cut that little piece off of the 6x6 paper, I thought that would be perfect for the inside of the card panel. So then it just sort of ties everything together. So I just use a tape runner, and I'm just going to really quickly put that interior panel on the inside, leaving a nice little red border all the way around. And then I'm just going to go ahead and burnish the edges just to make sure. And then we're going to grab that piece that's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then we'll just stick that on the right hand flap for that gatefold. And then on the other side, you'll see it's going to be a little fiddly. So what I found works the best is you kind of line up the two papers, or how you want it. So we want that upper corner and the lower corner to match on the card. So we're going to put the white piece down first and use some adhesive to attach it, and just sort of, go by sight. Like, it's less math and more a little art and feeling with this one. So then go ahead and put that fruit salad on top. Use tape runner to hit all those little extra spots that you might not have caught. And then go ahead and grab your scissors and just trim the excess off of the other side. And the cool thing about this is there should be enough so that you can make another card using the excess. So, you know, save that scrap and you'll be able to use the other side of the paper to make another card. Like the little wonky part or whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that everything sticks perfectly. You could also use a liquid adhesive here if you're worried about it coming apart, but I find that those tape runners work super great. So now I'm just going to take my scissors and an extra little scrap piece of paper, and I'm going to cut out the banana. Like I found a banana that's like a full banana on that little scrap piece, and I'm going to cut that out and just attach it to that right hand side flap, and then I'm going to find another strawberry and on another piece and cut that out, and that's a little bit more fussy cutting. It is kind of a little bit of a pain getting around the paper or the leaves of the strawberry, but it's not too hard to cut out. Just a couple extra little pieces all over the place. And then I'm just going to use a little dimensional and pop that up on the top there. And then I'm going to use another one of those foam dots to pop up the thanks off of the red die cut. So like each circle is within the other. And then we're going to do the same thing and attach that circle to the edge of the wonky fruit salad, and then we're just going to go ahead and embellish. So I really like this Daffodil Delight ribbon. It's small, and so I'm just going to, on the edge of the ribbon, go ahead and tie a little bow, and then we're going to go ahead and attach that underneath the thing. Using a glue dot just to pop it on there. You could also use a dimensional there, but I think the glue dot works perfect. Then I'm going to trim off the edges, and then we've got some daffodil embellishment gems. I think those are the in color for this year gems. So they should be still in stock, and I like using the yellow so it looks very banana-ish, and that is it. It goes together so quickly, but I love how fun and wonky the card is, and it shows off that fruit salad paper perfectly. Well, thanks for making this card along with me. I hope you made it or made it your own. And whatever you do, don't forget to stay crafty.